Alright, today I will be replacing the current Mercedes badge that is just silver. I'm going to go ahead and replace it with the blacked out one that I had purchased online. I just think it'll look a lot better with the black and white Stormtrooper theme that I'm going with on everything else. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to replace this badge and make it black. But what I'll have to do, I'm going to go ahead and remove these 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. I'm going to go ahead and remove those and I'll be right back. Okay, I removed all those 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next thing I'm going to do, remove all these trim pieces. There's 1, 2, 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3, and then there's some also on the other side. So there's probably the same ones on the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this. And this way we can go ahead and remove this plate. This plate right here, as well as the liner. And also let me just show you on these trim pieces and how to remove them. Hopefully you can see. Pretty much I'm just pulling this down and sticking one of these trim tools sticking that in there. So I'll do that for all the trim pieces just so that it's easier to get out. And I'll do that for all of them just to show you. It was a little bit tough, and then I figured out what to do. So you'll just be using one of these hook pieces to pull down, and you can stick this in there and you'll be able to pull it out. Okay, I removed all the trim screws for the liner. As well as all the screws from this plate. So next thing I'll do, I'll carefully pull this off. Just kind of slides out that piece. And next thing we'll have to remove this light. There's just a little notch in here that you pull, it separates, and then you get this plate. I'll place that right in there. And there's also one more screw for the trunk latch. So we will go ahead and remove that. Okay, and then I have unhooked the hood latch, whenever you're inside the trunk, the button. And I guess next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is just kind of pull this trim out. Comes out one side. You should be able to pull the other side out as well. Just like that. So we have removed the liner. And this is what it looks like once you pull the liner out. Alright, so in order for us to get this silver badge out, I'm going to kind of pull on the edges a little bit. Kind of break it up a little bit just so might be some adhesive on here. They have 3 metal or just 3 prongs in here, but I gotta get those from the inside, so I'm just kind of loosening the side so it's a little easier to get out. And now that everything's stuck and looks like everything's kind of loose, so we'll go back into the trunk. Actually, I'm gonna get I have a metal hole punch that I'm gonna use if I can find where I put it. Here it is. Just a hole punch. And we'll go inside this trunk area. And you see those metal white 3 pieces of plastic. Just stick this light in here so you can see. I'll keep that on there. And so I kind of push up. That's a force to see if I can't dislodge that star. And it looks like some of them are moving up. So let's go on the other side and see if we're able to get that out. And it looks like some of the badge is coming up. Let's take a look. Now what we're going to go ahead and do, I'm going to pull on this so it comes out. Do it real carefully. Now I have plastic dip this before, and that's probably why there's some black gunk on it right now. Under it. It comes out just like that. So that is how you remove the chrome badge, and go ahead and clean this up with some isopropyl alcohol and some soap and water. The soap and water first, and the isopropyl alcohol, and then we'll put the black badge on. Now just cleaning with some isopropyl alcohol, cleaning with some soap and water. Make sure everything's nice and clean. Alright, now we have the black star emblem. I'm about to put it on. We'll clean the surface area. So this black star has some 3M tape on it, double-sided, so I'm going to go ahead and remove it. And which will remember, there is a concave to the trunk, so just want to make sure that you have the area the right way. The star isn't completely straight because it's a concave area over here. So I'm going to stick that on and push it down firmly. Careful when you're doing it that you don't accidentally break it. Go and push down on it now. Alright, there we go. And that's the installation of the black badge. You just gotta install everything backwards now. Put the trim in, or put the liner in, put the trim screws in, and then followed up by the 4 screws for the back plate. And there we have it. Looks pretty cool. So pretty nice. Not too difficult of a job.